this is me, Ryan from Studios, and I am back with another video, and today is another special mock, and I have a speeder that I just made, and that I think would probably exist in the Star Wars universe if, you know, they had this design or something, and, in this mock, I just tried using as many different techniques as possible. I'm also very sorry for not uploading the past few days. I've just been really not motivated to do anything in terms of Lego or my channel, so I'm sorry about that, but I do promise that the next video that you will see from me after this one will be building the building Octu Island in Lego episode 3 or 4, I believe. I completely forget. So, yeah, so let's just get into the mock. So it's fairly complicated, actually. I was going to say simple, but it's really not. So if you can just see how many details are packed into here, it's pretty insane. There's a bunch of features hidden inside the set. So as you can see, it's kind of broke off. It's a very fragile mock as well. You can't really do much with it and you can also try picking it up from here, but there's a lot of loose pieces and everything. And yeah, this is just a very crazy mock, and trying to get all the little details and angles and everything. So in the back here, you can see we have like a Jump Trooper logo. I don't really know. I tried sticking with the dark blue and the white color scheme with like a hint of gray and black, and I think it looks really good as well. You see there's like tiles on the bottom. I don't know how I got that on there. Oh, I did that. Yeah, this mock is just incredibly complicated. I believe this took me about 2 days to develop. I started with the back, believe it or not, and then I built the bottom. It's incredibly challenging on how I got there, but you could kind of see there's a crate back here, and basically you could lift this up and you would get inside the ship via the back. You'd kind of crawl into the back. So very complicated, but there's room for some cargo. You could put like a crate in there, and yeah, you could see the back of this is basically built around a speeder bike piece, which is pretty crazy. I really don't know how I did this. I really wish I had a progress photo on when I was building this, but it's extremely complicated. We have some thrust turbines in the back here, obviously the main one being right here, and it's kind of on this angle using the riot shield piece. And it kind of just rests like this. It works really well. I use these hinge plates with the hinges on it, and you can move it up and down and everything. It looks really good. I tried using a lot more newer pieces just to get more familiar with them and finding newer and better ways to use them, and I think it works really well. You can see there's two turrets, or the guns in the front there, to, you know, kind of defend the ship and attack different things. You could easily remove the cockpit. It's really only built onto 2 studs and everything. There's room for one pilot, of course, and there's a bunch of control panels here, which I tried getting a snot technique to kind of make it go in, and I think it looks pretty good the way I did that. The one little complaint I have about this is that the bottom parts of these turrets always move side to side, and it's kind of annoying, but I guess maybe the ship, and theoretically, could be able to shoot from the sides as well if they're being attacked from the left and the right, so that's pretty cool as well. Really not too much left in terms of this. I really wish, you know, I might as well. I'm just gonna destroy this mock afterwards. So trying to get certain angles and stuff is very challenging. You see also I forgot there's a little Easter egg in here. It's kind of like an Imperial crystal or whatever that's stolen, or these things keep falling off. These are annoying. Yeah, so basically different angles and everything. It's really complicated, but if I can try to show you. I guess I can, because it's going to be destroyed anyways. Oops. So, basically, the entire thing is connected via this, and yeah, it's pretty complicated on how I did that. Let me just kind of focus on there. And then this entire assembly can be taken off once you pop these off. And yeah, so this is the back portion of it. You can kind of see a bit more. I use these clips and I attach it to everything. Everything's just interlocked, and it's pretty insane. This front is actually pretty heavy, believe it or not. Also, if we just keep taking some stuff off, I guess you can see everything in a lot more detail. So it's kind of attached by this clip, and then there's things on the side like that. You can just see how it's built, and I just spent a lot of time on this. And then in here, it's kind of hard to show you guys, but basically, I have this circle brick, and then there's, sorry if it's kind of getting dark. So there's like this circle brick, and basically, you can kind of see it goes like that, and then it circles around, and then there's a stud on the back that attached to this, and then yeah, so that's very complicated as well. And then there's the 1x3 bar, and yeah, it's just incredibly complicated, really. And then I used these studs on the side and kind of did that to give it the angled up look, and I think that looks really well, cool as well. And then I have a bunch of the arm pieces to kind of like keep, just I think it theoretically it's like technology that would keep the speeder floating, so when you land it, it would still somewhat hover over the thing because there's no proper landing gear inside the actual ship and everything. So that's pretty cool. It's really not supposed to be anything conglomerate or special. It's kind of just a solo ship, if you were kind of joyriding it or something. So that's my mock. I kind of just destroyed the entire thing, but I kind of wanted to do that anyways after the video, so might as well just do that a part of the video and explain in a lot greater detail how to build a ship if you really are interested. Not like doing any instructions or anything, but you could probably eye everything if you just pause a lot of the stuff, but some of these pieces are pretty weird, and I'm not too sure if there's any illegal techniques in there. So that's a better look at the windscreen. And then basically how I got this tile upside down is I had these, and then I had that. So it's pretty much what I did. And everything, most of the front of the ship is held together by these two bars. So that's pretty crazy. Sorry, this stuff is falling. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.